Women eagerly sought the attention of Elvis, drawn to his charisma and talent. While many know about his relationship with Priscilla, the king of rock and roll had a number of significant connections with other women throughout his life. For instance, there was June Juanico, who captured his heart during his early fame. Their romance blossomed during the 1950s, and she often spoke about the deep affection they shared, even as Elvis's career took off. Another notable figure was Anita Wood, who dated Elvis for several years, and was part of his life before Priscilla entered the picture. Their relationship was filled with passion, but ultimately, the pressures of his rising stardom led to their separation. Additionally, Elvis had a brief but intense affair with actress Natalie Wood, which was marked by both excitement and turmoil. Each of these women played a unique role in his life, navigating the complexities of love and fame alongside a man who was both a cultural icon and a deeply flawed individual. Moreover, Elvis's early romance with Dixie Locke holds a special place in his story. She was one of the first women he dated seriously, a relationship that blossomed before his meteoric rise to fame. Their connection was significant, lasting for a considerable time, and they even considered marriage. Dixie found Elvis to be unlike other boys she knew. Many of the boys she encountered seemed to imitate their fathers, but Elvis was different. He possessed a unique creativity and a captivating charm that set him apart. This charm, this something special, is what drew Dixie to him. Their relationship was a sweet, innocent time in both their lives. When Dixie introduced Elvis to her family, a humorous incident occurred. Her uncle, reacting to Elvis's distinctive hairstyle, jokingly offered him $2 to get a haircut. This small moment perfectly illustrates the contrast between Elvis's rebellious style and the more conventional views of the time. The relationship unfolded in a time of innocence and warmth, before the whirlwind of Elvis's burgeoning stardom changed everything. Their romance was a simple, heartfelt connection before the pressures of fame took hold. This early relationship offers a glimpse into the more private, less public Elvis, a young man simply falling in love. In June 1955, June Juanico first encountered Elvis Presley at one of his concerts. She was immediately drawn to the young man who was becoming a star. Their connection was innocent and sweet, reflecting the romantic spirit of the 1950s. They shared moments filled with laughter and joy, but their relationship never fully blossomed into something more intimate. There was one occasion when they nearly crossed that line, but it was interrupted by Elvis's mother Gladys, who walked in and ended the moment. This incident did not diminish the feelings that Elvis had for June. He cared for her deeply. However, when June became engaged to another man, it shattered Elvis's heart. Their paths crossed one last time in March 1957 at Union Station in New Orleans. In a moment of vulnerability, Elvis pleaded with June to leave everything behind and run away with him. June, though she expressed her love for him, felt committed to her new life and turned him down. This heartbreaking scene left a lasting impact on Elvis, who was known for being deeply affected by love and loss. As June walked away, tears filled his eyes, and the pain of that moment lingered in his memory for years. During a vibrant period in Hollywood, Elvis Presley and Natalie Wood shared a brief but notable romance. Natalie, renowned for her iconic role in Rebel Without a Cause alongside James Dean, found herself drawn to Elvis during a time when both were at the pinnacle of their careers. Their relationship was marked by a refreshing contrast to the typical Hollywood lifestyle. Elvis, known for his clean-cut image, did not smoke or drink, which stood out in an industry often associated with excess. This aspect of his character appealed to Natalie, who famously referred to him as the high school boy she never dated. This description highlighted his down-to-earth nature, which was a stark contrast to the glamorous yet tumultuous world around them. Although their romance was short-lived, it showcased Elvis's unique charm and allure, particularly to powerful women in Hollywood. They saw in him a blend of innocence and charisma that was hard to resist. Their connection, though fleeting, remains a fascinating chapter in the lives of two legendary figures. During the late 1950s and early 1960s, Anita Wood, a Memphis DJ and television personality, shared one of the most serious relationships with Elvis Presley. Their bond deepened while Elvis was stationed in Germany during his army service. The couple exchanged letters regularly, showcasing how much Elvis valued their connection amidst the challenges of his rising fame. Anita played a significant role in Elvis's life, which sparked jealousy in Priscilla, who was also being courted by him during this period. Anita's loyalty to Elvis was further expressed through her recording of the song, "I'll Wait Forever," a poignant reflection of her feelings despite the difficulties of being involved with such a public figure. As Elvis's career skyrocketed, their relationship eventually came to an end, but they maintained a fondness for each other. This connection remains a notable chapter in the story of Elvis Presley, illustrating the complexities of love and fame in the music industry. Their collaboration in the film Love Me Tender was notable not only for its romantic storyline, but also for the chemistry that emerged between the two stars. Deborah Paget and Elvis Presley shared moments of flirtation on set, which fueled rumors about a possible romantic link. However, the extent of their relationship has been the subject of much discussion over the years. Paget herself clarified in later interviews that Elvis did not fit her idea of an ideal partner. She expressed the sentiment that he was too backward for her, viewing his manners and upbringing as somewhat sheltered compared to the sophisticated Hollywood circles in which she moved. While she acknowledged his talent and attraction, her remarks highlighted her belief that the differences in their backgrounds played a significant role in shaping their dynamic. Despite this, their time together during filming was filled with mutual admiration, making them one of the more memorable pairings of the era. Their playful interactions on set left an impression, showcasing the blend of professionalism and personal admiration that characterized their working relationship. Their brief romance was filled with a fiery passion that brought out a playful side of Elvis. Tempest Storm, a famous Las Vegas stripper, shared stories of their time together, highlighting how their connection was marked by humor and desire. One of her favorite memories was when Elvis expressed his feelings in a colorful way, saying, "I'm as horny as a billy goat in a pepper patch." This vivid expression showcased the intense attraction he felt for her. Although their affair was short-lived, it stood out as one of the more light-hearted moments in Elvis's dating life. Tempest later reflected on their relationship, describing him as kind and romantic, a stark contrast to his public image as the rebellious rock and roll star. Their time together was not just about passion, it was also filled with laughter and a sense of genuine connection that Tempest cherished. This unique glimpse into Elvis's personal life reveals a different side of the iconic figure, one that many fans might not have known about. Despite their brief time together, Dolores Hart left a lasting impression on Elvis Presley. They co-starred in the film Loving You, where their chemistry was palpable. Elvis affectionately nicknamed her Hot Lips after a particularly passionate kissing scene, highlighting the playful yet intense connection they shared. Dolores found Elvis to be charming, but she also recognized his wild, untamed spirit, describing him as like a young animal. This insight into his character revealed the complexity of the man behind the iconic image. Shortly after their collaboration, Dolores made a significant life choice that surprised many. She decided to leave Hollywood and enter a convent, fully stepping away from the limelight. This decision marked a dramatic shift in her life, as she sought a path of spiritual fulfillment. Elvis respected her choice, and their fleeting relationship became a captivating chapter in both of their lives, remembered fondly yet with a sense of what might have been. During his time in Germany, while serving in the U.S. Army, Elvis Presley encountered Margit Bergen, a local German girl. Margit was selected by a photographer who believed her resemblance to the famous French actress Brigitte Bardot would attract Elvis's attention. This meeting led to a brief relationship that, while it sparked interest, was not deeply serious. Elvis later referred to this connection as Grind City to a friend, indicating that it was more of a casual fling than a significant romance. Despite the fleeting nature of their time together, it highlighted a recurring theme in Elvis's life. He often found comfort in the company of women, seeking companionship to help him cope with the challenges of military service. These moments provided him with a temporary escape from the pressures of his career and the realities of being away from home. Margit's story is just one of many that illustrate how Elvis navigated his complex life during this period. Moreover, Elizabeth Stepanik's story is one of many that illustrates the intense fascination Elvis Presley inspired. She held a position as his secretary while he served in the U.S. Army in Germany. Their professional relationship quickly blossomed into something far more personal. Elizabeth fell deeply in love with the rising star. They shared intimate moments, often sleeping together. However, their romance was not exclusive, a fact that eventually caused Elizabeth considerable heartache. Despite the complexities and occasional pain of their connection, Elizabeth remained a steadfast presence in Elvis's life during his time abroad. She offered him unwavering support as he navigated the challenges of military life and the ever-increasing demands of his burgeoning international fame. She was a constant in his life, a source of comfort and companionship amidst the whirlwind of his experiences. Their relationship, though unconventional and marked by its non-exclusive nature, left a lasting mark on Elizabeth's life, a testament to the powerful impact Elvis Presley had on those around him. The complexities of their connection serve as a fascinating glimpse into the personal life of a global icon. Her loyalty and support highlight the profound effect Elvis had on many people, even amidst the tumult of his career. She remained close, offering support and understanding. This bond, born from a professional relationship, transformed into a complex and ultimately bittersweet romance that unfolded against the backdrop of Elvis's early career and his time in the military. Elizabeth's experience, therefore, provides a compelling perspective on the man behind the legend. During her time in Hollywood, Barbara Lee emerged as an actress known for her role in the cult classic Vampirella. Her relationship with Elvis Presley, the iconic figure often referred to as the King, lasted for 2 years and was marked by intense passion. Their romance was not without complications, as Barbara was also romantically linked to the legendary actor Steve McQueen. This connection created a layer of tension in her relationship with Elvis, who was already under the pressure of immense public scrutiny. As they navigated the challenges of their respective careers, the relationship faced significant obstacles. The constant attention from the media and the demands of their professional lives contributed to the strain between them. Despite these challenges, Barbara held on to fond memories of her time with Elvis, describing it as one of the most intense and memorable periods of her life. Even after their breakup, she spoke warmly of their relationship, reflecting on the deep connection they shared. The pressures of fame and the complexities of their lives ultimately led to the end of their passionate affair, but the impact of their time together lingered in Barbara's heart. During the filming of Viva Las Vegas, Anne-Margaret and Elvis Presley shared a passionate romance that captured the hearts of many. Known as the female Elvis Presley by the press, Anne-Margaret matched Elvis in charm and charisma. She was strikingly beautiful and incredibly talented, with a vibrant presence that illuminated the screen. Unlike many women attracted to his fame, she did not let Elvis's celebrity overshadow their connection. This quality endeared her to him deeply, fostering a relationship filled with affection and excitement. However, Anne-Margaret made a significant misstep when she publicly discussed their affair, which ultimately led to Elvis choosing to end their romantic involvement. Despite this turn of events, the bond between them remained strong. They continued to support each other as close friends, even after their breakup. Elvis would often go out of his way to see Anne-Margaret, showcasing the lasting impact she had on his life. Their relationship, rooted in genuine admiration and respect, endured through years of friendship until the end of Elvis's life. After Elvis Presley boldly approached Joan Blackman on the Paramount lot, a brief yet captivating relationship blossomed between the two. Joan, an actress known for her roles in Hollywood, found herself flattered by the attention from the King of Rock and Roll. Their connection was marked by a mutual attraction that sparked interest and excitement. Joan later shared that one of the most appealing aspects of Elvis was his confidence. He had a way of carrying himself that drew people in, and for Joan, this was especially attractive. While their romance was short-lived, it did not diminish the bond they formed. Even after their romantic involvement ended, they managed to maintain a friendship, which is a testament to the genuine feelings they had for each other. This friendship allowed them to support one another in their respective careers, and they shared a fondness that lasted well beyond their time as a couple. Their story is a glimpse into the personal life of one of music's most iconic figures. During the filming of Speedway, Elvis Presley and Nancy Sinatra shared a close bond that hinted at a romantic connection. Their time together on set allowed them to develop a notable chemistry, something that intrigued many. One memorable incident happened in Elvis's trailer, where they shared a kiss that Nancy described as both thrilling and overwhelming. For her, it felt like a moment that could take her breath away, a testament to the magnetic presence Elvis held. However, this kiss was not the beginning of something more. Instead, it became a fleeting moment wrapped in hesitation. Elvis pulled away quickly, apologizing, and displaying a rare uncertainty that left a lasting impression on Nancy. She later reflected on the experience, recognizing it as a unique moment in their lives, one that never progressed beyond that kiss. Their relationship remained in this unfinished state, symbolizing a beautiful yet untapped potential that lingered in the background of their careers. The brief encounter continued to resonate with both of them, becoming an indelible part of their story in the world of entertainment. Kathy Westmoreland, a talented soprano, held a special place in Elvis Presley's life. Often introduced by Elvis as the little girl with the beautiful high voice, she captivated audiences with her remarkable singing. Their relationship was unique, characterized by a deep emotional bond that transcended the typical artist and performer dynamic. Elvis admired not only her vocal talent but also her intellect. He often engaged her in thoughtful discussions, sharing poetry and exploring ideas that reflected their mutual appreciation for art and creativity. This connection provided Kathy with the opportunity to support Elvis during challenging times, both in his personal life and career. As one of his closest confidants, she was there for him during his struggles, offering comfort and understanding. Their friendship, while never romantic, was filled with warmth and trust, making her an integral part of his later years. Kathy's presence in Elvis's life was a source of strength, and their bond remains a testament to the power of friendship in the world of music. They first crossed paths in a cinema, where Sybil Shepherd felt an undeniable presence in the room before even seeing Elvis Presley. This aura was magnetic, drawing her in and sparking an instant connection. Their relationship, though brief, was filled with intensity and excitement. Sybil often reminisced about the charm and mystery that surrounded Elvis, making their time together feel special and unique. Despite the short duration of their affair, it left a lasting impression on her. She appreciated the experience of being involved with one of the most famous men in the world, a figure who captivated audiences with his talent and charisma. The memories of their moments together were cherished, highlighting the allure of a romance that, while fleeting, was unforgettable. Sybil's reflections on their time together reveal a glimpse into the life of a woman who shared a connection with a legendary icon, forever marked by the magic of that brief encounter. Meeting at the cinema, Linda Thompson was immediately drawn to Elvis Presley, captivated by his charm and the vulnerability that lay beneath his superstar persona. In 1972, she became Miss Tennessee, but it was her relationship with Elvis that would define a significant part of her life. Their bond deepened as they spent nearly every moment together for a year, with Linda becoming a crucial support for Elvis during some of his most challenging times. She stood by him as he faced personal struggles, offering him love and understanding. Their relationship grew intimate, and she lost her virginity to him, which marked a pivotal moment in their connection. However, as Elvis's health began to decline, the weight of the situation became overwhelming for Linda. She found it increasingly difficult to cope with the changes in him and the toll it took on their relationship. In November 1976, she made the heartbreaking decision to leave him, unaware that he had only a few months left to live. The end of their relationship left her with profound sadness, as she had genuinely cared for Elvis and wished for his happiness. Linda often reflected on their time together, cherishing the love they shared while grappling with the pain of their separation. Meeting Elvis in 1976, Ginger Alden quickly became an important figure in his life. Sharing a striking resemblance to his former wife, Priscilla, Ginger captured Elvis's attention and affection. Their relationship, however, was not without its challenges. The couple frequently argued, reflecting the pressures both faced, particularly due to the scrutiny that surrounded them. Despite these tumultuous moments, Elvis asked Ginger to marry him, which she accepted, even though she was young and uncertain about their future together. As Elvis's health declined in the final months of his life, Ginger remained close, attempting to support him through his struggles. The day of his untimely death, August 16, 1977, marked a pivotal moment. It was Ginger who discovered his lifeless body, an event that changed her life forever. Their relationship held the promise of love and companionship, yet it ended in heartbreak, leaving Ginger with memories of both joy and tragedy intertwined with Elvis's legacy. Moreover, Elvis's relationships were often intense and short-lived, reflecting the whirlwind of his career. His fame brought him countless admirers, but finding lasting love proved challenging. The women in his life had to contend, not only with his personality, but also with the constant pressures and demands of his celebrity. For example, Anita Wood's relationship with Elvis was marked by a passionate romance, yet the strains of his demanding career eventually led to their parting. Similarly, his connection with June Juanico, a significant relationship in his early years, also faced the challenges of his rapidly growing fame. Their story highlights the difficulties of maintaining a personal life amidst the demands of superstardom. The brief but passionate affair with Natalie Wood further emphasizes the complexities of his romantic life, a life intertwined with the highs and lows of his incredible musical journey. These relationships, though varied in length and intensity offer a glimpse into the personal life of a man who captivated millions. Ultimately, the women who loved Elvis faced unique challenges, navigating the complexities of love and fame alongside a man who was both a legend and a complex individual. His legacy, therefore, is not just one of music and performance, but also one of complicated personal relationships.